Good afternoon, everybody. It's Diana with stampingwithdie.com. I want to welcome you to this week's Teach Me Tuesdays, episode 100. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I've done 100 of these. And I want to welcome you for being here. If you are new to my channel, my name is Diana. Hold on a second. Make sure I'm in the right spot. Yes, I am. Okay. My name is Diana Gibbs, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Santa Ana Valley, Arizona. And I usually don't come to you from this spot in my studio. So this light right here kind of bugs me, right? My head can, but it won't be my whole face because I'm going to turn and show you some fun stuff today. So, yay, Nancy, for the whole live. Hey, Tina, Sherry, Lily, Candy. If you are new, always let me know that you're here, where you're coming from. Tomorrow at this time, we'll be in the car to the doctor's, and I hope that leg gets unwrapped. So, I have to remember to take the boot, because they're going to take that and put my foot into the boot. So, that's exciting. That's the most exciting thing in my life going on right now. So I'm going to show you a couple of the Dollar Tree. So I picked these up. Gosh, I picked these up quite a while ago. So these are the little Boo and Eek. So I always pick up at least two of stuff when I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, because then I have the one to kind of play with, and then I have the one that's going to be like the finished project, right? So these two are the ones that I've been painting on the back of them, or trying something and seeing what works, what didn't work, and so that's why. So if you like to do fun craft projects and you want to do like Dollar Tree stuff, always get at least two, because nothing is more frustrating if you mess it up and you're like, oh my gosh, because it's not like, I'm not, I don't know if I used anything Stampin' Up. Oh, yes, I did. I am using Stampin' Up on, a couple of them, yeah. But for the main thing, it's the Dollar Tree thing. So I like 3D projects too. And I got to tell you, today I got my sponge bath. I can't wait till I can get like a full shower. Then I wash my hair in the sink, and I have been in my studio, except for when I took a little break to eat lunch, and a little bit ago I sat and had my foot up. But I've been in my studio, and I have felt so much better today. I just have to get up every once in a while because my foot does fall asleep, and I think it's just the weight and the angle that stupid thing is. So I'm so excited. I had my Alexa going. I don't want to say that too loud because then she thinks I'm talking to her. And I had music on, and it felt so good. So I'm so excited that you're all here with me. Hey, Tina. Charlotte. Sherry. I can't remember if I said all your names already. Oh my gosh. All right. So let me scoot. I'm probably wearing the wheels out on my office chair, because we had about 5 years or more. Oh, it's probably longer than that. We put on my studio floor. It used to be the 2-car garage, and we converted it into my studio. And thank goodness. Oh my gosh, if I had to go to another building right now, I couldn't, right? But we put an epoxy floor down. I didn't say we did. I mean, we paid a company. And so it's kind of rough. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard on stuff, right? I mean, it looks cool, but it's kind of rough. So anyways, all right. So enough blabbing. All right. So let me turn the phone. Oh my gosh, I can't. Hopefully. So at least today I can see. Because yesterday when I was doing and that was so much fun, wasn't it? When I was having you ask questions in regards to like some of the projects or whatever in the catalog. That was so much fun. I just felt like we were just friends chatting or whatever. And I always love answering questions. So if you have any questions, always let me know. But when I was looking up the recipes, I couldn't see the computer, right? So next time if I do that, I need to bring my tablet out. But I have this huge huge table that Jeff made me, and if you have followed me a long time, you saw the process. Jeff made this big, I think it's 8 by 4 feet country table in the center of my studio, and it is covered with stuff, and it's just like so because right now I'm trying to keep everything within arm's reach. Okay, so don't forget tomorrow, if you get my email, I sent a reminder out also on my blog. Tomorrow is a 24-hour stamp sale. So almost pretty sure all the cling are on sale except for Hostess in the main catalog. So don't forget about that. So not only are you saving 15% on there, but you're also earning double reward points. So don't forget about that. Here's the Hostess code. I have all these things going on. Hostess code. And the goodies in the guts for October. So make sure you let me know which you prefer. When I send you your email to thank you for your order, you get that before I send a thank you card. In that email, I ask you, do you want the goodies or the guts? And I mean, but you have to spend $75 before tax and shipping for that to apply. Everybody gets the email, whether you spend $1 or $101. So, all right, so there. Oh, and also that's what the tickets were for. Don't forget about the tickets. So that is the giveaways that I have going on. So that also you can see on my blog, and I also did a video. All right, so let's go to these fun little things. All right, so what I did, I'm just getting a piece of because I had put this down, and I also was using parchment paper, but I don't really need to use parchment paper right now. It was flying all over. I did use parchment paper when I was painting. So what I did was I ended up painting. Now hindsight, oh, hey Karen, you're not that late. About break my fingers because I keep wanting to use my mouse, and I just have it going under the desk, but it's not. So I bang that underneath the desk every time because the mouse is just sitting right here. But hindsight, I would have spray painted these, but hey, I can't spray paint. So I had to use what I could do at the desk, and that was just regular acrylic paint. So what I have done first, so let me get the boo out. So what I did was I just took just basic black acrylic paint, and I'm like, where is the black? Because I painted ahead of time so that they would dry. And where's my, it's fallen behind the laptop. Good grief. Good grief, Charlie Brown. All right, there it is. Flip that up. I have realized how clumsy a person I am. All right, so I just used acrylic paint. So for the boo, and I used foam brushes that I had. You can pick those up at the dollar. Hey, Ian. And Susan. Hey, Susan. You can pick those up at the dollar store. These ones, I can't remember if I got them there or somewhere else, but you can get them there. So I just chose black for the boo, and it says gloss, but it doesn't really look glossy, but it went on really, really nice. For the green, I used this neon, and this is what I had used when I made those cupcakes. Remember I did those cupcakes I showed you a couple years ago where they're like the fake cupcakes? And this was the green that I used for that. And that took several coats, and I'll show you that when we get to it. All right, so anyways, so we're gonna paint the boo. So let's pretend I did that. So we painted our boo. So look how cute our boo is. I'm going to scoot up a little bit, and the lighting is not super good here, so I will apologize for that, because this, like I said, is not where I usually work. And then I want to make this scary. Now I did paint it on both sides. I did also tear off, there was like a hanger thing like stapled on there. So, but I want to use some different ribbon, so I just tore it off. Just tore it off. All right, so scoot up. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this be boo. So we're gonna make it be like eyeballs peeking. So this is a pen that my sister told me about. So it's kind of like it's like a paint pen. But it's all like Chinese writing, so I can't remember exactly, you know, the directions. But all you do is it's like a paint pen. But you can use it on paper, so it works good on here too. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start to make these ovally circles. And we're going to put eyeballs all around our boo. So can you see that? So some go this way, some go that way. I tried with white paint and a paintbrush and it just wasn't, I couldn't get that crisp edge. So I ended up using this. And oh my gosh, I texted my sister because I couldn't find where I put it. And I'm like, are you kidding? So, but I found it. All right, and I had just got this on Amazon. So we're just making some ovals. So it's kind of like a gel pen, but it's a paint pen. So let's do a big one here. So I'm just trying to keep my edges, but then I want a little one because this is going to be kind of a wacko looking decor. So here we've got ovals. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just putting a bunch of ovals. So we're just making a bunch of eyes basically. So these are our eyeballs. And then they take a little bit to dry. So while they dry, then I'll move on to the eek. So I just want to get these going. So it's easy. And they're just kind of crazy eyeballs, so they don't have to be perfect. And I like if one is bigger, one is smaller. It makes it look even kind of crazier, right? So we've got a big one here, and then we'll put a smaller one beside it. Just a bunch of eyeballs. So it was fun. So I just was, like I said, I had my radio on. And, oh, is the paint marker oil-based? Marilyn asked if the paint, hey Jane, if the paint marker was oil-based. Ooh, you know what? I don't think it is. I mean, I'm not going to say I know for sure, but I just don't think it is. I think it's water-based. I think it's just, but like I said, it's all in Chinese writing, so I can't read any kind of directions or anything, but I got it on Amazon. And it's just Posca. All right, now I didn't do this before, so hopefully I don't mess this up. I'm just going to make this be kind of like this crazy. There. Oh, I kind of like that. Oh my gosh. I kind of like that a lot. Doesn't that remind you of like, what is that? Night Before Christmas or something? It just kind of like, whoa. Okay, so it doesn't take this too long to dry. So we're just going to let that dry. And they're almost all the way dry. But I want to show you the eek. So I'm just going to set this off to the side just a bit. Just so it's really good and dry. All right, so here is my eek. So here's how the eek turned out. And like I said, this paint took... Like, look on the back so you can see the difference. So this took so many coats. I was like, are you kidding? Like, the black just really coated well. I mean, it was still an acrylic, multi-surface acrylic paint. So I don't know if it's because it was neon, but I had to put quite a few coats. So sorry, Marilyn, I don't know the real answer, but if you like look on Amazon, because that's where I got this. And it's just a uni Posca. But you can use it on paper. You know, so I think it's, I have a feeling, it doesn't, to me, it doesn't seem oily. Like, it doesn't seem oily. So I haven't tried, when I'm done here, remind me. Oh, and I will try to wipe with a baby wipe. Remind me. That's because I have some from Amazon. Oh, you know what? So is it from that same company? I'm sorry. I don't know. I probably threw the wrapper away that might have said. But anyways, so remind me at the end, and I will try to wipe off on the practice one with a baby wipe, and then we'll know, right? If it's water-based anyway, because I think water-based would wash away. It has both oil-based and acrylic. Maybe after take a close-up of your pen. Well, that's the pen, Posca. So it just says white. So, maybe if my sister's on here, she was the one that told me about it. To me, I would just think if it was oil, it would look oily, but I don't know. All right. Okay, so here's the ink. So then what I want to do with the ink. So this was, like I said, I had to put so many coats on there, and it was just streaky looking. So then I thought, you know what? I'm not even going to try to make it look not streaky looking. So I pulled out some crazy brushes I had bought for nail polish, like where you can do designs on your nail polish. So I grabbed one of these, and it's just like a fan. They were just like cheap brushes. So when I painted it on, I put it on thick. Oh, see, Marilyn, I don't know then. All right. So I put it on thick, and what I did was I kind of wiggled it on, because then I thought, well, this is ink, right? It's not like it says beautiful, so it doesn't have to be pretty. So then I just kind of moved it around. So then it's got this, I wanted it almost to look like furry or textury. So that's how the ink turned out. And then what I want to do is I'm going to take the black. So this is the black, whatchamacallit, the black Stampin' Blends. And I'm just going to flick. So I'm just flicking. So I'm just taking the marker, and I'm flicking it in the lid. And what that's doing is it's flicking out black speckles on my ink. So can you see that? So see, now I've got these black speckles on my ink. So it just kind of dirties it up, makes it look, even more cute. I want to put a couple more up here. There. So then what I wanted to do, all right, so then we need to let that dry. Dry. So we're going to go back and forth, right, between the ink and the boo. All right, so then I was like, okay, well, do I put polka dots? So then I was like, so here's the back of this one. So then I was like, well, do I put polka dots on it? Because then anything that has polka dots on it. And this was me using some black with the green, and I didn't care for that. So that's why you get two, at least two, because then you can play and realize what works and what doesn't work. So then I just used a finger dauber. Where is my finger dauber? I also had red out, and I didn't end up using the red. If I used the red, I was going to dribble it. So I was going to take the red, and I was just going to let it drip. So I was going to have it like drip down there, but I didn't end up doing that. All right, so I'm looking for, here's my finger. I need to order more. So I stole the soft seafoam and mint macaron finger dauber. And all I did was I took some white paint, and then I just went dot, dot, dot. And I thought, oh, that would make it look fun, right? But then I was like, well, I want to still kind of keep it not scary, like nightmare scary. So then I was like, well, what if we take some of the Halloween DSP that I was cutting the other day? So I like the little skeletons. So we have all these cute little skeletons. So I cut out a bunch of skeleton heads. So we have our cute little skeleton heads. And then I thought these would look so cute put on here, wouldn't they? Wouldn't they look adorable? They've got their little skeletons going on. This one would be cute here. because then the bird could go up like that. So then I thought that would look cute if we put some of our little skeleton heads around. And then what's nice is this has a lot of straight edges. The Boo didn't have a whole lot of straight edges. So we have a lot of these. See, they're cut off on the side. Don't throw those away. Those are perfectly great on cards or even like what I'm doing here. So what we'll do is we'll take this and we're going to put this little guy along this edge. All right. Now, before I do that, I want to do, I want to put it on with Mod Podge. And you saw me use Mod Podge the other day, but before I glue them on, I just want to do a test. I just want to make sure that my green has set. Because I hate to glue a goat or a skeleton on there and then have that green paint still not be all the way dry. So I'm just going to do a little test before we continue and make sure that none of that green, so it looks good, is coming off on my brush. All right, so I'm just going to go over to all, oh, here he is. So here's this little guy. So you put Mod Podge on there, Mod Podge on here, and then stick them on here, like that. And then we're just going to Mod Podge over. And this is just going to give it, it's going to seal it, and it's going to glue that little guy inside there. And then we're just going to keep going. I'm just making sure I don't have any green. So this was a little hard to color. So that's why after a while I was just like, you know what? I can't be too particular about it. And that's why I was just like, okay, I'm not going to worry too much about the streaks. And I just went for it. All right, so then we're just going to put our little guy on there. And then this will dry. So let me get one up here where the little bird is. So this is kind of what I'm going to do with the, and so see, since I only have the one finished, it wasn't like I can go, here's the finished one. So what I'll do after the video, then I will finish it and put a pic, you know, and then it'll dry and stuff. But isn't that so cute? All right, so let me find this one here because I want that bird. I don't want him to take away from the word. So that's why I kind of liked him. Let's see, would he look good in there? I don't want him to, see, that makes the E not good. Oh, so I think I might go right that. That might be cute. All right, so hang on a minute. Let me put this. And this is just going to seal it. It's going to make it glossy looking. And it's going to seal it. I want to get the back of that bird because he's going to overhang. So this will just give him a little more stability with that Mod Podge on him when it dries. All right, so let's pretend I'm all the way done with that. But that's what I'm going to do with the eek. And I just thought that would look so fun. So fun with those cute skeletons. Their faces are just so cute. All right, so you like that? Good. Yay, yay, yay. All right, so that's my eek. And like I said, I'll either come back to it, you know, after I do more with the Boo, or I'll finish it at the end. All right, but I just need to set it. So this is the fun part, finding where to set stuff so it doesn't fall on the floor. All right, there we go. Now let me wipe my fingers because I got Mod Podge on my fingers. Now I'm not going to Mod Podge the Boo. I want to keep it that matte. Even though it said glossy, it still looks matte. And probably because I didn't put a bunch of coats on it. You know, when it really sucked it in, it loved that paint. All right, so let me stick that there. All right, so let's go back to our boo. Flip that over. All right, bring our boo over. Make sure my hands are dry. Oh, so let me see if I have any. Well, we'll do that after. All right, so let's bring our boo over. So here's our boo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, 13 is an unlucky number. But, oops, hang on a minute. I scooted. There we go. All right. All right, so now we're going to finish our boo. And I picked, so we have these in the catalog. And these are the matte black dots. So I'm going to choose these to put the pupil in my eyeballs. Now I also have googly eyes. And I had thought I would use these as well. But then I ended up going, no. I just want these pupil-y things that stick out. So I ended up not using the googly eyes. And the googly eyes is something that we had in the catalog a couple of years ago, and I bought tons of them, so I have all these googly eyes. So I'm going to use the matte black dots, and they come in 2 different sizes. Is it 2 different sizes? Hang on a minute, my eyeballs. Yeah, 2 different sizes. Although it's like very, like, you know how sometimes your eyes will see something, and you'll go, what? Same with, sometimes you'll print a word that you have printed all your life, and then you'll print it one time and go, that doesn't look like it's spelt right. Has that ever happened to you? All right, so now I'm just going to take my dots, and I'm just picking them up, and I'm just going to put pupils, and I'm going to go 1 big one, 1 little one, and just make them look kind of wacky and fun. Let's see, this guy can be looking up over there, like maybe he hears something. Look at, he's like, what was that? I heard something in the bushes. All right, so we're just gonna put these little dots. So I love making them be kind of like wacky. You know, the pupils aren't even. And this guy heard it too, so he's like looking up, and he's like, yeah, bud, I heard that noise too. What was it? So we're just gonna stick those on there. And like I said, I'm not gonna coat this with anything. We'll put a big one here. Get off my thing. Big eyeball. And little eyeball. So I love if they're not even, right? So they look so fun, right? They're just, now if you wanted, I could use some of the gems. I could have some of them be red and glowing, but I just stuck to the black and white just to keep it simple. But you could be, you know, as wacky as you wanted. So let's see, we'll have these guys have the same. And he's looking down. Get up there. Let's see. Then put. So it's just so much fun. So then you just want to make your eyes be like, I think it's just funny if the eyes don't match. I mean, my eyes don't match. I don't know if everybody's eyes are identical, right? Let's see here. It loves that paint. All right, so let me keep doing my eyeballs. Isn't this fun, Lily? It is so fun. Oh, thanks, Jane. I'm like looking up at the at your comments. So this is fun, and I think this girly thing, I'm so glad that it worked out, because like I said, I was just like, well, let's see, because I didn't want to put a big, I mean, I could have put a big eye down there, but I love that. I love that, because then it just looks like it's trying to hypnotize you, right? All right, so we're just going to keep doing our eyes. Almost done. And then what I want to do is I want to put like a white dot on that as well. And then I'm just going to use my white gel pen because it's a little finer. The Tosca worked, but I liked the gel pen a little bit better. All right. And our last eyeball right there. So I think, oh, look, I forgot that one. I forgot that one right there. Let's get him done, and then we can put our eyeball, our little white dot. So I like to make sure that you can see all the white around. Let's get off of there. All right. So see, now we have our fun boo. Now I'm going to take the white gel pen again. We don't have a white gel pen, although the only thing I used today from Stampin' Up! Was the matte black dots. But I love mixing and matching stuff that you find other places with the Stampin' Up! Stuff. I love that. All right, so let me make sure my gel pen is good to go and good and clean. Oh, I need a scrap piece of paper. Here it is. All right, so I'm just taking my gel pen, and I'm just going to make a little dot in the center. And to me, this makes those eyeballs even more alive with that dot. And you know me, I'm a big gel pen. If you do my class in the mail for October/November, you're actually getting a gel pen with the Sweet Treats class. All right, so then I'm just going to move around, put the little eyeball on my eyes. This is just so fun. I need to slow my roll because I'm going too fast. Slow down, because you're drawing a circle on a circle thing. So just go slower. But isn't that so fun? That little thing looks so funny. All right, and then I'll show you the back of the one that I was practicing so you can see what the wobbly eye, I can't even think, wobbly eye. I said it a minute ago. Now it's out of my mind. All right, shake your eyeballs. All right, almost done, almost done. And then what I'll do is I will pick some of our black and white check ribbon that of course I don't have right here, but you know what it is, right? And I will staple that on the back so that it will be really cute. It will match. All right, almost done. Almost done. All right. So isn't that so cute? Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, it is just so fun. All those eyeballs looking at you. So anyways, okay, so there's the boo. All right, so let's go back. Oh, let me show you the back. All right, so this is the back of that one. So this was me playing, right? So I just said, I practiced. So this was me so this was with the googly eyes. That's what they're called. And I didn't care for the look. I didn't really care for how the googly eyes looked. What do you think? I mean, they move. I used a purple one and a white one just to see, and they just didn't do anything for me. Oh, Jane, I know I love the gel pens. All right, and these just popped. Just using those black dots just made that pupil pop out, right? It just brought that eyeball to life. All right, so that was just, me practicing. And then, all right. Oh, so this is what I was going to do. Let me get a baby wipe, and let me just see. I don't know if this will answer your question or not, if it's oil-based. I think it will. I don't know. Let's see. All right. So I'm going to take the baby wipe, and this is just that Posca Uni. So this is going to answer a question. So, so it looks like it's on there, like it's not washing off, right? So maybe It is oil? I don't really know. I apologize that I don't know. But there's the pen. I don't know if that helps you. Like if you're looking on Amazon, there's a backwards J and a 3, if that tells you if it's oil or not. But anyways, okay, so let's bring the ink back over and see how that's drying. So look at how cute. So now you can see my ink. And that's got a little bit of heft to it. So what I'll do is, because this is still a little dry, because what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to totally cover the whole thing with, oh, look at, I have a hair right there. Hold on. And speaking of hair, I go get my hair cut next week, and I have found out that 5 weeks is the perfect time to get a haircut, because now it's a little bit too long. But isn't that fun with the, with my little skeletons? There aren't tons of them, you know, so I need to just watch where I'm gluing them so that I don't get the same one beside each other. We also have the ghosts. So, but they're a little fatter, and I don't know if I guess I'm kind of anal. I don't know if I want to mix and match. Maybe if the ghosts had the black outline like the skeletons, but they have a purple, I think I'm just gonna stick with the skeletons. But I love that it has that flat. So see how this guy can fit right here because he's got that flat edge. And then we have a flat one here. So what I would do is I would do all your flat edges first, and then you can fill in with the solids. So let's pretend I'm just gonna lay them around so you can kind of get an idea. But like I said, you know, I'll finish my excuse me. I will finish my ink, and then I will put it on my blog. I want to make sure that that's going the right way. I'll put it on my blog. Now he has to be in a corner. I might not be able to use that one. But what I'll do is I will finish it. I will do a blog post, and then I will come back and I'll add the blog post to the bottom of this. Ooh, hang on, I gotta tighten that up. Ooh, would have fallen off the table. That's all I need, right? A busted phone, busted foot. All right, but so anyway, but I was like, oh, those skeletons look so cute on the green, and I got green and that purple from the flower, or from the bird, the little pink rosy cheeks, and flicking it with that pen, just so then the ink isn't totally clean, right? So anyways, but that's, and then let me show you. So, oh, there's my cheek. So here's the boo. Oh, so, hey, Charlotte. Oh, all right. The Posca Pen. Oh, it's not oil-based. Okay, cool. Because I know, that's why I was thinking, I don't think it's oil because I've used it on paper. And I don't think you would be able to use something with oil on paper, you know, because I think, you know, so anyway, so there's the little boo. I will finish my skeleton because that's super cute too. And I will put the ribbon. I'm trying to see. I see some other ribbon that isn't the Stampin' Up! Ribbon, but you know what ribbon I'm talking about. It's the awesome checked ribbon that we have. I'm just trying to see if I can, but you know what it is. I'll post the finished project. So anyway, so hopefully that was fun. Hopefully that makes you think, oh, you know. But like I said, hindsight, it probably would have been easier spray paint, you know, especially, you know, because you have to get in here, and I just used the foam, and I just, you know, so I mean, it totally worked, but spray paint probably would have been easier. But anyways, all right, so I'm gonna say see you later. I won't see you tomorrow. So tomorrow I won't have my What You Making Wednesday. What You Making Wednesday will be doctor's appointment, and then I will see you Friday for my, so see, this is what I mean. 5 weeks is the haircut time, and next week will be 6 weeks because it's too long. But so thanks, Tamara. Thanks, Karen. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope I answered all of your questions. If not, put them down below the video, and I will I'll respond when I can. I know I have a lot of comments that I need. I always like to answer them, and I have a ton that I have not, and I know that, right? So I need to sit down and just, do computer work one day. But I want to wait till tomorrow and see if I can get around better with the boot. We'll see. So anyways, but so I'm glad you like them. I can't wait to set them out. The Eek is fun because it's got, I knocked all the little guys off there. Hold on. Because it's flat, you can stand it, I mean, you wouldn't want to stand it where it's going to get knocked because it's not super thick, right? But if you wanted to stand it, you probably could. I'll probably just hang it because it's so cute too. But anyways, all right. So that is all for today. I will see you Friday for my Dice shorts. That will be 3 o'clock Arizona time, same channel. And we'll see if I can get back to my desk maybe. That would be nice. Fingers crossed. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh, I had, I'll share my Get Well cards on Friday. I have more, but they're over there. And also, I got Natalie sent me a long top. It is so cute. So I'll wear it on Friday. So thank you, Natalie, and I will see you Friday, 3 o'clock. All right, bye for now.